Hi friend, DiskoWizardYogi here, and thank you for wanting to give time to moving your body today. I'm super grateful for it, and I know it's cool because movement is the fountain of youth. And I'm grateful that you are choosing yoga to be a style of movement that you incorporate in your life. So good job, snapping the fingers. Now, do you know what time it is? It's Hammy Time. Okay, I know it's a hamstring-centered class, it's low-hanging fruit, but like, come on, I had to name it. It's Hammy Time. Before we get started, putting that aside, remember that all of my flows in their description boxes have the poses that are in the flows. So you already know what's coming up before you get into the flow, and if there's a pose that you're unfamiliar with, then you could go check out one of my breakdown videos on that pose and then come back and do this flow. Okay, with all that being said, it's Hammy Time. We start off on our backs. I'm going to call a restorative bridge, which requires a block, and if you don't have a block, what are you doing? Get a block. Okay. The block's going on its lowest setting, and it's okay if you don't have one. Just let your back be as flat as can be on the mat. But if you do have a block, place it right underneath your sacrum. Make sure your feet are hip distance apart. And I like to bring my hands on the belly, but you could bring your arms by your sides. Let the inhale expand you, and as you call forth this intentional breath, let it signal to your body the beginning of a practice. Exhale through the mouth. 2 more, just like that. Feel free to close the eyes here. Let this exhale bring you more heavy onto your block or the mat, more into this moment. Inhale through the nose. 1 more out through the mouth. Seal the lips, inhales and exhales through the nose. Let yourself enjoy just being. Feel yourself grounded on your mat, be it through your feet or the back of your arms, your back. Let's go ahead and give this 1 more round of breath and bring in some movement. Let your next inhale lift the hips up and remove the block from underneath you if you had one. From here, bring knees into chest and then extend your legs through the heels. Really flex the feet and find a stretch along the whole back sides of your legs. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, extend your legs, and this time point the toes. Try to find a stretch along the tops of the feet, in front of the ankles. And keep that going in a pattern. Inhale, bends the knees. Exhale, extends the legs through flexed feet, pushing through the heels. Inhale, bends. Extend through pointed toes. 1 more each. With the knees bent, go ahead and bring your feet onto the mat. We're prepping for a bridge pose. Bring arms by your sides. Keep your low back flat on the earth. Keep your core engaged. Then on your next inhale, press through the feet, press through the arms, lift the hips up. Bridge pose. Give me about 80% of your effort. Big round of breath. Your next exhale will bring the hips down. Keep your core engaged. The following inhale brings you right back, bridge pose. A bit more effort. Feel your strength in the legs as you reach the top. Squeeze the glutes. Everything's so active. A controlled inhale and a controlled exhale. Let the exhale bring the hips down. We'll combine the movements. Inhale, bring knees into chest. Exhale, extend the legs, flex the feet. Bend the knees. Extend through pointed toes. Bend the knees. Exhale, drop the feet, prepping for bridge. Have your core engaged already. Inhale, lift up, bridge pose. Again, squeeze the glutes at the top. 100% effort here. One more controlled inhale. Exhale, drops the hips. We got one more of each. Inhale, bring knees into chest. Exhale, extend the legs through heels. Bend knees. Exhale, through pointed toes, we extend the legs. Bend the knees, inhale. Drop the feet, exhale, prepping for bridge. Engage the core, lift up, bridge pose. If available, dig the arms underneath you. Squeeze the glutes at the top. 2 more rounds of breath. And then your next exhale brings the hips down. Okay, bring knees into chest. Okay, 2 to 3 spinal rocks, or however you want to get to a seated butterfly. We'll meet there, soles of the feet together. Knees play open wide, hands around the feet or around the legs. Stay proud in the chest. And give me 3 rounds of breath as you use your hips to push the knees down. I won't stay here too long. I'm going to get more into some hamstring action. After your next exhale, we meet at a tabletop. From this tabletop, extend your legs behind you. We're in a high plank. And then from there, go ahead and push the hips up, downward facing dog. A few rounds of breath here. Feel free to pedal out your dog. Let the inhale bring a high plank. And let the exhale bring you right back, downward facing dog. And we have 2 more just like that. Inhale brings you high plank. Exhale brings you right back, down dog. Push the hips up. 1 more. Tilt the tailbone up as you keep a micro bend in your knees. Push the heels down. Really feel the stretch along the whole backside of your legs. Big round of breath, down dog. Bring knees down. Then right foot to the right palm. Low runner's lunge. Bring blocks to frame that front leg. Remember to keep your front knee stacked over the ankle. Now, as I extend the left leg behind me, I'm thinking about bringing my hips down. It's very subtle, but that creates a stretch along the left hip flexor. Really think about extending that left leg behind you. And then we move into half split. Drop the back knee, straighten through the front leg. Focusing on the hamstring. Really think about pushing your right hip back. And think about bringing that inhale through your body. And when it reaches your hamstring, exhale and pretend it loosens just a bit. Pretend goes a long way. I always like to say, even if it's placebo, believe it. One more round of breath. Bring the sole of the right foot down. Visit a quick tabletop, just to switch sides. Left foot comes up. We set up for our low lunge. Remember, keep that front knee on top of the ankle, and then bring the blocks to frame. Tuck the back toes, lift the back leg. I just want a little bit of a stretch for this right hip flexor, so think about bringing the hips down as you extend this back leg. Give me a big round of breath here. And then on that exhale, drop the back knee, straighten through your front leg. Half split. Think about squaring the hips, push your left hip back, almost as if you're trying to drag the left heel closer to you. You always want to think about keeping a micro bend and an extension of our legs. Big round of breath. From here, bring the sole of the left foot down. Now, using some blocks, go ahead and extend through the back leg, and we're gonna meet at the front of our mats in a ragdoll. Kick off that back foot. Let the feet be hip distance apart. Grab opposite elbows, again keeping a micro bend in the knees. Tilt your tailbone up, and big inhale breathes into the low back and the hamstrings. Almost done here. One more pose to do on each side. If you want to bring a little bit of movement back and forth, maybe forward and back, left to right, in this ragdoll, feel free to do so. One more round of breath. Release the elbows, bring the hands down. Maybe you have blocks to bring your hands on. Right foot goes back. We're moving into pyramid pose. One more stretch for the hamstrings. Square the hips, push your left hip behind you. Fold over the front leg. Again, let that breath travel to your hamstring. Let the exhales loosen those muscles. To the other side we go. Right foot comes up. Left foot goes back. Inhale. Exhale, let yourself fold as you square the right hip back. Breathe into this right hamstring. Last round of breath, make it count. Bring your left foot to meet the front right foot. And I recommend coming to stand, but be very careful with that. I'm going to go down to my seat as we say our byes to Hammy Time. Okay. As always, thank you so much for your effort and your expression and your openness. I wish you an absolutely beautiful life, my friend. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It helps so much. And until the next time I see you, namaste. Da, na, 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 da, 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 na, na, na.